Coming up with niches seems to be a big hurdle for a lot of people who are just starting print on demand and trying to find success. A lot of people think that you need to go for these big niches to be able to get sales, but the problem with these big obvious niches is often they are extremely saturated. And as a brand new print on demand seller, it's really hard to compete with stores who already have thousands and thousands of sales behind them and are creating in similar niches as you. I've always preached as a brand new seller, you should be going for niches that are way less obvious, have a lot less competition, but yes, they may have a lot less shoppers, which is okay. So today I'm going to give you 5 niches that I personally have made sales in that are, well, extremely niche. The first one is ramen. So coming into Erank, I just typed in ramen and you can see the keyword just ramen has over 2,600 searches per month and only 18,000 competition. If you look up mom t-shirts, I can guarantee they are extremely different than this. And scrolling down, we're gonna find what people are searching for when they're searching for ramen. So we have ramen bowl, probably not something we're gonna print on demand, though I'm sure there is a company out there that does print on demand bowls. I'm sure I've seen it before, but I am seeing quite high on this list is ramen shirt. And a ramen shirt has 394 searches a month with what I like to see dark green competition. And coming into Etsy, if we scroll down, right at the top here, I see 2 ramen shirt bestsellers. So one is a sweatshirt, but it is tagged shirt, which is just these little looks like hand-drawn doodles of ramen bowls. We have a bestseller, which is a cat-eaten ramen. We have tons of bestsellers actually up here. Just a girl who loves ramen and boba. Keep scrolling down. We have another one with the same cat logo. So I highly think this might not be something that you think that you could have made sales in, but you definitely can. My next weird tiny niche is whale. And if you scroll down, we're gonna see we've again close to 4,000 searches a month for products with a whale in them, with 94,000 competition, close to 95. And scrolling down, some of the top search products for whale things are, so we have whale shark, whale necklace might be one that we could print on demand, but still at the top here, we have whale shirt, we have whale print, we have whale plushies, which you can make with print on demand, we have whale wall art, which can be print on demanded. So there's quite a bit of searches here for things that we can print on demand for whales. And one of the things that I was selling was shirts and sweatshirts for whales. Well, I guess not for whales, but for people who liked whales. Whale t-shirts would be a little weird. So again, coming into Etsy, I just looked up a whale shirt and we can find a few bestsellers up here. I'm actually gonna use Everbee just to find which ones are doing the best right now. And I'm gonna go by total sales. And we have this one here, watercolor whales, which is just a bunch of watercolor icons. You can either probably make these with AI, you can look on Creative Fabrica for things like this, but this has over 472 sales. We have whale sharks, which has 402 sales. Killer whale anatomy, we have this 90s orca whale. We have a whale flower like this one with 307 sales. And yes, I have made a few sales myself in this niche. This next one in Erank doesn't seem to have a lot of searches and there doesn't seem to be a lot going for it, but I have made quite a few group sales within this niche, and that is a volleyball team. I saw a lot of things for like soccer teams and basketball teams, but not a lot of volleyball teams. I don't play volleyball. I think I had seen something on volleyball that day that made me think, hey, why not give it a go? So if you scroll down here, you can see volleyball team. We have volleyball team gifts, which is a great keyword to include. We have people searching for volleyball team shirt. We have another team volleyball shirt with names. And this was something I actually listed, which was customizable, where people could add the player name. And I did this on both a t-shirt, and this year I also gave it a try on an ornament, and I made 2 volleyball team sales with about 10 to 15 sales within each of those order, because people are ordering for their whole team. So the next one is tarot, whether this be for tarot readers or it is something to do with a tarot deck. If you scroll down here, we can find some sub products we can create. So again, we have tarot necklace, we have tarot bags and personally, what I made sales in was tarot tote bags. We have tarot stickers. We have, again, tarot shirts. Shirts seem to be really popular. And then we have things like, scrolling down, tarot tapestries, and all of these are products that you can print on demand. In fact, all of the ones I mentioned here can be found within Printify. So in Etsy, we have this one here, which is actually hilarious, which is the Audacity tarot card shirt. We have the Star. We have this one here, the Reader, which is a bestseller. We have another one of this Audacity one. That one seems to be really popular right now. We have the Wizard. We have the Lovers, the Silly one. Not all of these are bestsellers, but let's see using Everbee which ones are really killing it. Let's go to total sales. This one here, the High Priestess, has over 1,000 sales. That one's probably the highest. We have the Lovers Tarot card with almost 1,000 sales. We have the Sun and Moon Tarot cards on a shirt with almost 800 sales. And there are tons of tarot cards, guys, that you can be putting on different t-shirts, different tote bags, different products, whatever print-on-demand product you sell in your store. And the last one I have is for scuba divers. Again, not a very popular hobby, though depends on where you are in the world. Maybe some people do it everywhere. I'm in Canada, not too many scuba divers out there, but the people who are absolutely love it. And if you scroll down, while this might not have as great stats as some of the other ones out there, I have still made sales with scuba diver shirts. And actually, scrolling down through here, scuba diving shirts don't even show up. But we do have keywords like scuba diving gift, girls scuba, scuba diving light, not gonna be doing that one, maybe scuba diver poster. We have scuba headband, which could probably done with print on demand, but not sure I would do that one. But just because they're not listed on here doesn't mean they're not gonna sell. This scuba diving one isn't the most popular of the ones I've sold. There's just one t-shirt I've listed that is sold within this niche, but it's just to say that you can make sales on little niches that you never thought you could, like this. And this video was not for you to go write down these 5 niches and try them. They are small niches, but what this video was meant for is to inspire you to find your own variations of these types of small niches. Because now that I've mentioned them, honestly, a lot of people on here are going to hop on them. That seems to happen when I talk about a niche. But the people who are going to be successful are going to use the strategies that I talk about in my videos and find their own secret niches that they can stick out in. So when you're trying to think of niches that you can stick out in, don't think, what do the most people in the world have in common? Mom's very common, yes. Teaching, a very common shirt, but instead get super specific. What food do you like to eat? What's your favorite animal? Where do you like to travel? What do you like to do in your spare time? What do your friends like to do in their spare time? And really get specific. And if you like to work with data, validate it using Erank as well. So let me know, guys, if you like this type of video. I have a ton of other weird niches out there that I'm happy to tell you about that I've made sales in. Often I won't always validate all of the niches that I come up with. If I think of a niche that day that I think has a probability to sell and I've got a good design idea, I'll just list it. It doesn't take that long for me to list. And even ones that do not show up in Erank, even to have searches, have sold for me.